Hello, my name is Emma Restel-Orr, and I'm here to give a brief exposition about honouring the ancient dead, or HAD, H-A-D. I love that acronym, HAD. It speaks to me about everything that we have been, about all the influences that have guided us and helped us to become what we are becoming. It speaks to me of our ancestors. And that's what honouring the ancient dead is about. I could speak about metaphysics and sociology and spirituality, but actually, more simply, HAD is about a sense of connection, a sense that the ancestors are still with us in some way. Not as spirits, as ghosts necessarily, many people don't believe in that, but as an influencing part of our consciousness, of our landscape, our community, as still being a part of the human mind, if you like. 10 years ago or so, when HAD started, its focus was ancestors of pre-Christian Britain. In other words, those who lived before Christianity moved through the power bases of our land in the 7th, 8th century. In the last few years, our focus has turned to all those ancestors who we don't feel are adequately protected. The DCMS, the Department of Culture, Media and Sport, the Ministry of Justice, their guidance we feel is inadequate. Ancestors exhumed from consecrated land do have some protection from the Church of England and the guidance they wrote with English heritage. But there are many ancestors who we feel don't have adequate protection, either because they have no scientific value, and as such they are stored in cardboard boxes or places, storage units for archaeological groups and museums, where there's not the money to study, there's not the money to rebury, there's not the money to pay any attention to them. We feel also that there are some ancestors who need protection because they have scientific value, or they are deemed to have scientific value, and these too often we feel are treated as objects of study, as objects, as artefacts, with a respect perhaps, but no more respect than one would give to another piece of valuable archaeological stuff, like a pot or a shard. These are people, individuals, whose lives it is interesting to consider, but they still need to be treated as people. I don't represent HAD, I'm just speaking on behalf of HAD here. I don't represent the organisation, I don't represent any specific religious group or spiritual group or philosophical group. I speak simply as another volunteer, and as such I present here simply a perspective that ancestors are people, whether they died a year ago or 10,000 years ago. It doesn't matter. They are individuals who lived lives that are still important to us. They're a part of what has made us what we are now. And to leave them in boxes, or to treat them as shards of pottery, to leave them in glass cases in museums to be stared at without history, without story, without any consideration for their personhood, we feel is wrong. If you are interested in what I've been talking about, then please do explore our website or get in touch. Thank you.